Dina Padi Jalal. He epitomizes the amazing accomplishments and international outreach of McLean graduates. Dr. Jalal graduated from our very school in 1981 at the age of 15. However, his education didn't stop there. He continued his education and earned a bachelor's and master's degree in political science and a PhD in international relations. For the last 27 years, Dr. Jalal has been rising through the ranks of the Indonesian Department of Foreign Affairs. Dr. Jalal served as the Indonesian ambassador to the United States until just a few months ago when he had to resign to devote all of his attention to his presidential campaign. He has flown here all the way from Indonesia in the middle of his presidential campaign to speak to our graduating class. Ladies and gentlemen, please give a warm welcome to Dr. Dina Padi Jalal.
Thank you, Zohar. Principal Ellen Riley, faculty and teachers, families, and last but not least, class of 2014. By the way, that's my whole speech, so thank you. If you can prolong the another 10 minutes, I'm done. As a proud alumni of the Highlanders, let me thank our eternal archrival Langley High School for warming up our seats earlier today. Langley may sometimes beat us in football, basketball, baseball, soccer. But when it comes to graduation ceremony, let it be remembered that the Highlanders have the last word. Brother, Dr. Langley, by the way. I'm so honored to be here today to join the class of 2014 and the families and teachers to celebrate your graduation. I know some of you may be nervous about what lies ahead, but let my standing here before you provide some assurance that McLean graduates do get jobs once they leave school. And I have a feeling that you will do more than just go to university or just get a job. I got a good glimpse of this yesterday when I met with some of the seniors graduating today. And you know, as a diplomat, I've been in the same room with world leaders, and it takes a lot to impress me. But yesterday, I was very impressed listening to Zohar, Christian, Matt, Joanna, Kimi, who will speak after me, and I was honestly struck by their intelligence, confidence, and obvious talent. And I was both surprised and proud that 93% of the class of 2014 are continuing to university, and that there are some 97 senior students with a grade point average above 4.0. And this is truly exceptional by any standard, American standard or global standard. Let's give them a big hand. I remember asking Joanna Thomas, who's sitting in the front row, how she felt about graduating, and she answered, I feel ready. I am very ready. And if the rest of class of 2014 feel the same, if you feel ready, let us show some hands now. I graduated from McLean in 1981, but I still keep up with events in McLean. You'll be happy to know that stories about Laffy's parties reach even Indonesia. You will need to explain that one to your parents. I would love to give Laffy a scholarship to Indonesia, but I believe he's made up his mind before he's gone to university. In a few minutes, you will close a memorable chapter in your life. You will officially cross the line from teenager to adulthood. Well, some of you. You will proceed to a world where they do not know your name, a world where you no longer have the luxury to respond to questions by saying, bite me. I crossed this line 33 years ago, and it's been an amazing ride. I have seen love and hatred, enormous wealth and extreme poverty, peace and conflict, heroism and terrorism, genius and ignorance, construction and destruction. I have encountered the best and the worst of human nature. And along the way, I have made a few discoveries about my career and my life. And it is these discoveries that I want to share with the class of 2014 today. The first is that life gets even better. Life gets more interesting. From the moment you leave McLean, your natural instinct will be to keep expanding outward, to make more friends and connections, see more of the world, strike more deals, date more girls or boys, make more money. But as you try to conquer the world, I want you to remember that the most important space to occupy is actually the one inside yourself. Believe me, I've met a lot of poor people who lead happy and meaningful lives. And I've met a lot of billionaires, some of them are my friends, who are miserable because they feel empty inside. And so long as you have this gaping hole inside yourself, nothing you achieve on the outside will ever be enough. So my advice to you is, find this hole inside of you. And when you do find it, fill it with love, with faith in God, with wisdom, with service to others, with kindness, with idealism. And take my word, the best happiness is the one that comes from within. My second discovery in life is that something that surprised me, that the world is actually run and ruled by geeks. Now this was welcome news to me because actually I was a geek and still am. I did not have a girlfriend at McLean. I studied a lot, never skipped class, and as much as I had fun, I was very focused in my studies. And it turned out that there were millions and millions of geeks like us, including many in front of me today. And this, I believe, is one of the defining features of the 21st century. If you look around the world today, and you see nations that are rising fast, China, South Korea, India, Turkey, Brazil, and my own country, Indonesia, one big explanation and one big difference is that they all have an army of geeks, some educated in McLean, who have the brain, the imagination, and the heart to change their community and by extension, change the world. So my advice to you, class of 2014, develop your geek power. Find a mentor, experiment, explore, innovate, expand your life skill, learn new languages, and be a super geek. My third discovery is that in life, there are at least 3 different kinds of learning. In my country, Indonesia, we call it 3 words: cerdas, cerdik, bijak. And I suppose in English, the closest terms would be the difference between being smart, clever, and wise. Having knowledge makes you smart. Knowing how to apply that knowledge to get what you want makes you clever. Knowing how to be thoughtful, reflective, and moral makes you wise. And the difference between being clever and wise is the difference between achievement and fulfillment, between what works and what's right. I've met countless talented, clever people who are deprived of wisdom, and consequently they become misguided, shallow, and even corrupt. I know there's a saying, with age comes wisdom. Perhaps, but in my life, I've met many young people who are much wiser beyond their age. And similarly, I've met older people with judgment worse than a teenager. And I guarantee you, all your life, you will make decisions that will require you to exercise these three mental muscles: being smart, clever, and wise. And my advice is, know the difference between them, but do develop all these mental muscles. And I guarantee you, you will grow to be a more complete person. Finally, my fourth discovery is about the people who are sitting all around us. In my line of work, I met thousands of people in the last 3 decades or so. And actually, I have a Twitter account with over 200,000 followers. But no matter how many friends, new partners, mentors, and colleagues you make, they should never ever detract from your relationship with your family. Family always comes first. There is no greater love, no greater support or loyalty than the ones coming from your mom, dad, brother, and sister. And when they say, "I love you," it is the most genuine thing on earth. And it means they will always stand by you no matter what. So let's give them our big love. I've shared with you some of the discoveries that I made in my life and career. You too will have discoveries of your own. So class of 2014, I salute you as you begin your next journey. You are an exceptional group of students graduating from an extraordinary school with great teachers, and you have every reason to be ready for life after McLean. And if you are somehow still anxious, remember that there was a shy, skinny, geeky Indonesian Highlander in 1981 who was just nothing than who was nothing more than just an okay student. But he worked hard to make something of himself, and in the end, he became an ambassador of the world's 4th largest country and ran for president. And if I could, so could you. Congratulations and God bless you.